Whether you are an extra small or you're a 3X, this is going to be flattering on everyone. And just the nature of what a caftan is. I love what Liz said. You know, they used to be a trend, but now they're a classic in your wardrobe. That you're gonna throw it on. I love it. Maybe you're gonna throw it on over a pair of shorts. You're gonna wear it over the leggings. You're gonna wear it over the jeans. Over a bathing suit. It would be fabulous worn over a bathing suit. But it's that go-to piece that is like, immediately, you immediately look chic.
Exactly. I mean, I always say, if you're having, you almost can't have a bad hair day in this modern caftan. Your hair doesn't look good. You throw this on, throw your hair in a clip, throw it in a ponytail. It doesn't even matter. You're in this fabulous, fabulous top that is making you look slimmer because of where I've placed the double wide trim. You see this here. This is very thick and gutsy. I really don't like any skimpy details. I feel like if details are skimpy, the item looks inexpensive. So I've given you a very thick, bold, luxurious trim, and it's slimming you. And then I've given you this caftan, not like all caftans. It doesn't just come, I really want to focus for a moment on the hemline. It doesn't just come straight across you at the bottom.
Right.
That might have worked. You still would have had the coverage you need. As you can see, as I turn around, it's full tush coverage, full front coverage, right?
Exactly.
I don't know, I can't think of a nice way to say that. But what's really amazing is the points that I've given you on either side. And where have I given them to you? Right on your upper thighs. That's the area where, I don't know, at least for me, but I think for most of us.
That is exactly where you need it.
We need that help. So this is slicing you, giving you the extra length so that you always are covered and looking your absolute slimmest.
And even in the upper arm, right, Liz? Because that's the other part we can't stand. So like, but the sleeves are the perfect length. Have you ever had a caftan? I've had a caftan on before, and then the sleeves are so long and you're eating your food and they're dropping in your food. The proportion, as Liz said, is perfect, absolutely perfect on every single piece. And don't forget, piece is the key word, because you're not just getting the caftan. You're getting a beautiful, not only are you getting a great camisole, completely adjustable straps, it is a stretch knit, so you're getting, a wonderful fit with it, the versatility of it on its own. I have to talk about this first print, because this is the Paisley Multi, and it is absolutely on fire. But you know, when you're buying it today, it's like $22 each. Look at it up close. But I love the beautiful melange of colors, Liz, right? Your lighter blue,
you see the turquoises in there, the corals, the lavenders, the paler blue. As you said, I really think the fun in this one, this is the real bohemian print, almost the...
Definitely.
It reminds me of a very expensive Italian brand that specializes in Paisleys that sell for many zeros more. You know, I wasn't sure... I'm hesitant here because I do have a story about this caftan. Bobby and I spoke before the show.
I have to hear it.
And I didn't tell it to her then, and I wasn't sure if I could do it. But
Can you? Do it.
I think I'm going to.
We like that.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
All right, so here's a story about this caftan. I was just in Cannes. There was a big film festival in Cannes. Perhaps you saw it in some of the magazines.
Yes, we did.
So I was there, and as you know, there's so many celebrities there. We all stay at this one incredibly chic hotel. So what you see a lot of is the celebrities in their ball gowns as they go to those premieres at night.
Right.
What you don't see as much of, as though there is a lot of paparazzi everywhere, is that during the day, these A-listers, they're just, you know, they're going to their terrace to have coffee in the morning. They're meeting up for the, you know, for the outdoor lunch, having their lobster and their champagne. It is that glamorous. So one specific celebrity, who will go unmentioned, but a glamorous beauty, she asked me to make her a few caftans for this trip, for that purpose. So I made the caftans.
Really?
Yes. This is 100%. So I made the caftans, and frankly, they look just like these caftans. Some of the prints were different, and the fabric also felt like silk, but for hers, I was using 100% silk. It cost this price plus 4 more zeros. So I'm not even gonna say it, so you do the math. It was this price plus 4 more zeros. So I started to think about it the day that I was supposed to drop one off, and I thought, you know, I really wanna test this cami. I'm coming on air in 2 weeks to be with all of you. I'm such a perfectionist. I need to know that the cami I'm making for this celebrity, this Miss Unnamed beautiful celebrity, is the same one that I'm giving to you, just with a different price. So I wrapped it up in the beautiful tissue, and instead of dropping off the one I had made for her, I dropped off this
No,
one.
you
yes,
did?
I did. I did.
So what happened?
I'm getting nervous even telling the story.
I
was so nervous. So I drop it off. I don't hear a word from her. I see her wearing it around. I'm back in my hotel room with my fingers shaking, thinking, is the phone going to ring? Is it going to be her on the other end saying, Liz, this is not what I ordered? But no. So the next day came. I was so overcome with guilt. And she is a friend that I went up to her and I said, listen, I have to confess something to you. Please don't be mad at me. I do have your caftan, but I really wanted to see how you felt about the caftan that I'm making for all my friends at HSN. And I said, but I have yours, and we'll just make the trade back. She said, and this, I almost get teary thinking, she said, I don't want the one you made for me. I want this one. I wore this one all yesterday. Liz. I love it. So this celebrity chose this one. She said she could tell no difference, that she loved it, she felt comfortable in it. And when I said to her, unlike the one I made for you, this one doesn't need to be dry cleaned, she said, please make them all for me like that.
I love that story.
Isn't that
You know why?
crazy?
Because we see the fashion magazines, right? You peruse the catalogs and you see the celebrities and think, oh, you know, I wish I could have that. Guess what? You have that today. And for anyone at all watching, if you've never shopped before with Liz, as I mentioned in the beginning, and this is just a little snippet of what Liz does and some of the incredible people that Liz has dressed over the years. She knows fit. She knows the tricks. You know, we always say it's the built-in architecture of thinness. When you look at all of the girls, that beautiful double crochet, Liz, again, that runs down vertically, so it's so slimming on you. I love, 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 love the leopard. It's the hardest part here is making a choice. And know that today, for $44.95, with free shipping and handling, and then better yet, $11 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. If you have the HSN card, it's $9.99. And if you don't, I tell you what, we can pop a number up on your screen. You can call immediately and we give you $10. So you have the opportunity to get it home on the first purchase for nothing. I love that. And there's the number, 1-800-695-1418. And by the way, as you're placing your order, come in and say hi. I mean, we'd love to hear from you. The choices, there's that wonderful zebra with the contrast of the black. So the zebra comes with the black tank. The wonderful leopard comes with this gorgeous nude tank. I could think of a gazillion things I would wear this with in the wardrobe. It's a very sexy color. Goes with everything. Exactly. And then the paisley print, which is the most popular. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Comes with this light lavender. Isn't that beautiful? Which we love. Gosh. And then, of course, the Mykonos, Midnight Mykonos that you're wearing, Liz, comes with this fabulous royal blue tank. And again, the tank has stretch to it. Absolutely. About 22.5 inches in a medium, 25.5 inches in a 3X. I know, adjustable straps. Adjustable straps. It's a great tank. Really well made. Yeah, it's a great tank. And then I love the length also. You're looking at 30 inches, 30.5 inches for the caftan to about 33 in the 3X. So just a perfect length. The black that you see on Annette, this is the one Suzanne had on a little earlier, comes with your black tank. You know, no matter what it is, whether you're just throwing it on over the top of a bathing suit. I mean, this is going to be that go-to. You know, we mentioned in the very beginning, you know, we think about going into a new season. You know, we're not going to redo, or most of us are not going to redo our entire closet, but you really want to get a couple of those pivotal pieces that bring in the important fashion element, that make you feel great, but you also know they're effortless. This is effortless chic. This is I'm not even going to say it's 5 minutes in the morning. This is 5 seconds in the morning. You could be in your rattiest jeans. You can be in my new leggings, or your at home favorite pair of leggings, your shorts, your bathing suit, whatever you are in. You throw this over your head and you immediately look glamorous, ready for everything. Frankly, like a celebrity on the Riviera, because I know, because I was just there with them, and that's what they were wearing. You're right, though, but because this is really the go-to. It is the go-to. That's what I was saying at the beginning. I was trying to talk about how certain items are trends, and no doubt, I mean, you know, I was an editor at Vogue. I'm very well aware of trends, and yes, we're seeing a lot of caftans and boho and that influence. But this is, I am telling you, this is not a trend that is a 15-minute of fame.
same. This is a new wardrobe must-have. Just the way that, do you remember a few years ago, it wasn't that long ago, it's probably gonna be hard for you to remember this. When you saw a long dress, that was for evening. Now, what do we all wear all day long? Maxi dresses, maxi skirts. Because sometimes items come along and they're so easy to wear, they're so figure flattering, they're so comfortable, they look good on so many women of different sizes that they can't help but become wardrobe must-haves, and then they become born as new classics, and you can't imagine a time when they weren't around.
I love that.
That's what this modern, and truthfully, as I said, this is a modern caftan. This is not the caftan that you used to see that is a big tent that doesn't give you any, any sort of slimming silhouette. This drapes, it slims your silhouette, it actually cuts you in half. It is literally one of the easiest, most glamorous, most flattering, most comfortable.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it feels beyond comfortable. And you know what, we should jump over to the girls, because I think what I love about it too, it doesn't matter what your size, because when you look at it, and you talked a lot about this, Liz, this is really key. It is the cut, it's the proportion, it's the perfect length, the length of the sleeve, the length of the side, the width of the lace. I mean, it's all of that, right, that plays a part.
Detail. In fact, Bobby, when I first made this caftan, I was thinking about doing it as one size fits all, because that's how great their proportion is, because it really does fit every single woman of every single size.
It does.
You know, as I stand here next to Annette, and we're not wearing the same outfit, but we're both in the same caftan, we're not the same size. I mean, I don't want to, like, flatter myself, but I think we both look great in it.
I think you do too.
It doesn't matter. And when I fit this in my offices, in my showroom back in New York, I brought in a fit model of every single size, from a size 2 to a size 3X. And I saw each one of them in this caftan, and I couldn't decide which size it looked the best on. It's that good on everyone.
And even, even to the point of the sleeves on the side, obviously you have the tank that goes with it, but you don't see through it. A lot of times caftans, first of all, a lot of times the sleeves are not attached, and then you have all of this fabric. It feels overwhelming on the body. Everything is perfect. The cut, the precision, the style. And I love that when you look at all of the girls, you can think of the different ways that you'll be able to wear this in your wardrobe. You're running out, maybe you're running out to lunch with the girlfriends, or you're running out with your husbands, or you're on vacation. I said husbands. I meant like husband.
Something you want to tell us, Bobby?
No, I know.
Exactly.
But no matter where your life takes you, this is the piece that you can just sort of throw on and not worry about, and know it's always going to look appropriate. That's another thing, isn't it, Liz? It's one of those kind of garments.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a garment, frankly, because we built in the cami so that you can even raise the neck higher, that you could wear this. You could wear this to church. You could wear it to a christening, a baptism. It takes you. But then you could also wear it to your friend's summer wedding, and you'll feel sexy in it. It goes from sexy to, if you want it to be covered up. You know what else I feel like we haven't said? When I think of summer, I think of these very hot, sticky days. Days when, frankly, I want to sit in my apartment naked in front of a fan, right? You don't even want to put on a Band-Aid. Literally, that's how hot you are. This is what you put on. This is liquid air. This is almost like built-in air conditioning. It flows. It doesn't stick to you. I mean, we keep saying it, but don't you think the material is like liquid silk?
The material is,
and it's
even the crochet, because the crochet has such a beautiful, soft, delicate hand to it. Okay, the clock is up, guys. We have only 7 minutes remaining. And if you are, I think one of the hardest decisions here is, which one do I choose? And remember, again, I want to show them all up here, is that you're getting 2 pieces. So you're not just getting this gorgeous caftan, you're getting a matching tank to go right along with it. And I love when we do this and they're not attached, but they're actually 2 fabulous separate garments. So again, no matter how you're gonna wear these, I mean, you may wanna just wear the caftan on its own, you may wanna wear the tank underneath, you may wanna wear the tank with anything else.
Absolutely.
So that's a great option that you have. By the way, far and away, the paisley print is the most popular. The leopard, though, again, when you look at the leopard,
I love how rich it is.
I love the contrast of that lighter nude to the lace.
Me
Isn't that beautiful?
I love it.
So you get the nude, comes with that one. And then, of course, the one you're wearing, Liz, that has the royal tank.
That matches the trim here so beautifully. Such a pretty color.
And this is Midnight Mykonos, taking you to the Greek islands. And the zebra.
I love a graphic black and white in the summer. I have to say, I really do.
Well, that'll look great when we talk about definitely picking up the leggings with the black leggings or the white leggings. And those are coming up next for everyone. And actually, the number is at the bottom of the screen. And then the black just comes right along. Elegant. With the black tank.
This is the this is the no-brainer one.
No, I know it.
This is the, you know, where.
So beautiful. And then we talked about, throw your hair up and boom, in you're 5 seconds to glam. And then, of course, the one that I'm wearing, which is the peony that has the dye to match.
We dyed to match this beautiful peony color. Peonies are my favorite flower. I don't know.
Are they?
They are. I love them.
So
we're in peony season, which I absolutely adore. You know, I was going to say also, because I've been talking about 5 seconds to glamour, I have a little trick for you.
Oh,
when you are hanging this in your closet, when you get it home, just to make it super easy, hang the tank that it comes with right next to this, so that when you get up in the morning, you know that you can just grab this tank and put it on right over it. Yes, of course, sometimes you're going to wear these separate, but for the times when you wear them together, I just find it makes my mornings go so much faster, and that I don't have to be looking for what am I going to put under this. So
I call that tantrum dressing.
Tantrum dressing is
like
a great word for
the
yes,
closet.
tantrum dressing.
We know more of that.
We don't have time for that, really. Like, I find if I have to do that in the morning, it's almost like it throws my entire day off. I want this to be effortless chic. And again, remember, because I'm calling it PTP, proportioned to perfection, that you don't have to worry about your body type. Yes. This is going to do the work for you. It's going to cover the center, bold, luxurious double layer of the lace trim is going to cut your center so that your silhouette almost looks cut in half. The points at the bottom are going to hang down lower on your upper thighs and bisect your thighs by cutting them on an angle, making your legs, your upper legs look their absolute thinnest, and I think actually lengthening your legs too, because there's something about the length of this that when I put these on with my leggings, I just somehow felt taller. I felt so chic in my dream.
I think the slit also.
I love the slit. Yes.
I do too.
The slit makes it look more expensive too.
And by the way, the leggings, just to give you an idea, because I know we have the number at the bottom of the screen, the white have been on fire. I have only 1,500 left for the entire day. So if you're thinking about the white, you absolutely want to grab them now. Here's what I love about the white. You cannot see through them.
Exactly.
Right? And they're, again, extra small through 3X and all of the color choices of the leggings. And they're marked to only $34.90, 27-inch long inseam. And they're coming up in about 3 minutes. But I definitely wanted to mention the white and the black, the most popular. But we do have the brown, we have a navy, and we have an olive. All right, this is, you know, whenever we have, you know, the opportunity to share with you something new. I'm so excited about this because, again, it is a totally brand new, fabulous silhouette for Liz. And you know, I know, and I almost positive Liz will agree, that sometimes the more simple garments, when you look at them, are the more challenging to create, because even a 1/4 of an inch can make a difference in how something is going to fall and how it's going to hang on the body. Is that right?
I couldn't have said it better myself, Bobby. I could not have, exactly. It looks like, oh, what's the big deal? But really, the way we placed the lace, the way it's cut, the closing up, the length of every, I mean, when you look at it like this, it's almost just a square. But the way we had to get it so that it would drape so beautifully, so that you get the angle that you need. Because if you don't get the angle here, then you don't get the thigh slimming. If the V at the neckline drops too low, then it's something you can't wear. If it comes up too high, you feel too covered up. It's not sexy, it's not modern, it's not new. If the arm, as Bobby mentioned so correctly, doesn't cover the exact right part of your arm, and we all know that what we're trying to cover, every single one of us, is our upper arm. Really. And when you do this and it hangs like this, it becomes an optical illusion, and it makes your lower arm, I almost want to say your calf arm, your forearm, look that much skinnier, because against sort of the dropping of this, it really does create that beautiful illusion. We also we sewed it so that some caftans are open on the side, and I don't really understand that because it becomes, right? Very impractical.
This is so much, but I love the way it's sewn, and like I said, because you can't see through it at all.
You can't see through it at all, and what you said, Bobby, is so true. And because of that, it's not all over you. You can eat with it easily. You can live in it. And the length, that you never have to worry that when you turn around that you're showing something you don't want to show. I'm nuts when it comes to lengths because I know we all like to wear leggings. We all like to wear our skinny jeans. Sometimes maybe we even like to wear shorts or gym pants. Whatever it is, we want to be able to throw on something and not feel that it's going to be too short for our bottom.
Exactly.
So we just want the confidence that this will give you.
And 30.5 inches, so which basically 30.5 inches in a medium. So you're looking at 33.5 inches in a 3X. Your tank runs about 24 inches. So both pieces, remember again, it's like $22 each at $44.95 to get both of the pieces. Both of them easy to care for, all washable. And the fact that they'll literally dry in a heartbeat, which is something else that we absolutely love. And a style today that's a simple, iconic pullover style. And this will become, I'm telling you, this will become your favorite go-to without a doubt in your wardrobe. So we're inviting everyone to stay right where you are. We're going to continue, of course, to take all of the calls that are coming through on our fabulous